Hey, you guys. How are you guys doing out there in the metaverse? How are you doing in your respective communities and in your homes? Um, Today is St. Patrick's Day. Many of the other parts of the country is celebrating that. So I just want to tell you guys that are listening because I don't know who all jumps on here, but happy St. Patrick's Day. It's not particularly one of the holidays that I celebrate, but I still want to tell you guys happy St. Patrick's Day. Today, I want to talk to you guys about something that kind of sparked a conversation within myself. I was watching Whitney Houston's biopic on last night. And one of the songs that I truly enjoy listening to her, she had this phenomenal voice. She had this voice that can take you to ecstasy. It can really, if you're having a bad day and you put in one of her songs, she can really just, it calms you. Her voice was very calming. She just had a phenomenal voice. So, the message that I am going to talk to you guys about today, and I want you guys to see me in just being me. Not always dressed up, not always because I'm just like, everybody else. I'm just so I want you guys to see me in with my head rag on because I do wear them sometimes. But the message was in one of her songs, and the message simply said, uh, learning to love yourself is the greatest love of all. Learning to love yourself, it is the greatest love of all. Put a pause right there, you guys. I know many of you are saying, I do love myself. And we often say that. But you guys, we go through things in life that causes us to not be very loving toward ourselves. And if you're not loving towards yourself, then you're not going to be loving toward people, other people. And it could just be a coworker, or a friend, or you're not even going to be a good parent if you don't love yourself. Because how can you teach your children what love is really all about if you don't love yourself? If you have to learn to love yourself again, what does that look like? Because we do. We have to learn to love ourselves again. And so for me, I will tell you what it looks like. It looks like having to truly surrender all the thoughts that you knew that you were taught about LOVE. It looks like having to hurt yourself. And what I mean about hurting yourself, that means making the decision that is actually hurting the flesh, because the flesh is a part of us, you guys. But it's actually making a decision that not necessarily is hurting um, your spirit man, but it's hurting your flesh. It's about learning to love yourself. It's about really digging deep into those areas that need healing and coming to grips about what you need to do to get to a point of healing. Learning to love yourself is about accepting what has happened and choosing to do, to undo, or to correct it so that you don't keep hurting yourself. Because the more you hurt yourself, the more and the longer it takes for you to love yourself. Loving yourself, Learning to love yourself simply means saying no at something that you don't see anything wrong with it, but you have to say no. Learning to love yourself again is truly having an intimate relationship with the Father. Learning to love yourself. And those are some of the things that from my point of view, of learning to love myself again, what I had to do. It may be different from you for you, but that saying, learn to love yourself, is the greatest gift of all. You guys, that means so much. And when you sit up and you think about it, and I want you guys to do that. Sit up and think about, what does learning to love yourself truly mean to you? Thank you for joining me on this um, everyday conversations with a few minutes of motivation. With your girl, Miss Get Up, Fix Up, Glow Up. It is definitely a movement, it is a ministry. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you for recommending this channel for others to subscribe. Um, my heart is full because I'm almost at 100 subscribers. And so to me, that's a lot. So I'm grateful and I'm thankful for what God is doing in my life as He continues to move me forward. Learning to love yourself. It is the greatest gift of all. Whitney Houston said it best. You guys have a great day, and I love each of you. And guess what? There is nothing you can do about it. You guys have a great day. Talk to you soon.